This is the story of the Cherokee, the Anaiwaya, the principal people, an epic of unimaginable resilience. A people who faced down empires, built a republic, endured a Holocaust, and refused to vanish. How did they navigate the brutal tides of colonization, war, and forced removal? How did they master the tools of their oppressors to fight for survival? And what does their story teach us about the true meaning of a nation? My name is Sam, and this is Wild America. Part 1. The Ancient World. Long before the first European ships scarred the horizon, the ancestors of the Cherokee Nation called the Southern Appalachian Mountains home. Their domain, a green, sprawling empire of mist-shrouded peaks and fertile river valleys, encompassed some 40,000 square miles. Covering the heart of what would become North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, Virginia, and Kentucky. This was not a wild, untamed land, but a carefully managed landscape of towns, farms, and hunting grounds, connected by a web of ancient trails that followed the contours of the earth like veins on a leaf. The origins of the Cherokee are a subject of debate among scholars, a story pieced together from language, archaeology, and the tribe's own oral traditions. Their language belongs to the Iroquoian family, a fact that led 19th century ethnographer James Mooney to record the elder story of a great migration from the Great Lakes region in the distant past. However, more recent archaeological and linguistic evidence suggests a much deeper history in the Southeast. Many scholars now believe the split between the northern and southern Iroquoian languages happened as far back as 4,000 years ago, and that the Cherokee have inhabited the Appalachian Highlands for millennia. What is certain is that by 1000 CE, their ancestors were part of the vibrant Mississippian culture, a powerful civilization of mound builders that flourished across the Southeast. During what archaeologists call the South Appalachian Mississippian Pisgah phase, 1000 to 1500 CE, these ancestors built towns centered around large earthen platform mounds. These were not burial sites, but massive, flat-topped structures upon which the community's most important buildings, the council house and the chief's residence, were built. The mound lifted these structures toward the heavens, physically separating the sacred and political heart of the community from the mundane world below. Towns like Kituwa, the legendary mother town of the Cherokee, were the centers of this world. Kituwa, located in present-day North Carolina, was more than just a town, was the spiritual and cultural heart of the Cherokee people. It was here, according to tradition, that the Cherokee first emerged as a distinct people. The town was built around a large mound, and at its center was the sacred fire, which was never allowed to go out. This fire was the symbol of the Cherokee people, and it was tended by the priests and the beloved women. These were not nomadic peoples. They were sophisticated farmers living in permanent villages and cultivating the three sisters, corn, beans, and squash, in the rich bottomlands along the rivers. Their lives were tied to the rhythm of the seasons, to the planting and the harvest, to the sacred cycle of life, death, and renewal. Cherokee towns were carefully planned. At the center was the council house, a large circular structure that could hold several hundred people. This was where the town council met, where ceremonies were held, and where the community gathered to make decisions. Surrounding the council house were the homes of the people, rectangular structures made of wattle and daub with thatched roofs. Each home had a summer house and a winter house. The summer house was open and airy, designed to catch the breeze. The winter house was smaller and more enclosed, with a central fire pit for warmth. The fields were located outside the town, along the riverbanks, where the soil was rich and fertile. At the absolute core of this stable world was a sophisticated and deeply ingrained social structure, the clan system. Every Cherokee was born into one of 7 clans, and this identity, the most important of their lives, was passed down exclusively through the mother. This matrilineal system was the bedrock of their society. A child belonged to their mother's clan, and their strongest male role model was not their biological father, but their maternal uncle. Women were the heads of the household. The home, the fields, and the children were all considered hers. If a marriage ended, the husband simply left, and all property remained with the wife and her clan. This structure gave women a position of power, autonomy, and respect that was simply unimaginable in the patriarchal societies of Europe. The 7 clans, Anagato Gewi, wild potato, Anigalohi, long hair, Aniawi, deer, Anisahoni, blue, Anitsiskwa, bird, Aniwaya, wolf, and Aniwodi, paint, were the true government of the Cherokee people. They were not merely family names, they were the law. Marriage within one's own clan, or the clan of one's father, was considered incest, a crime so severe it was punishable by death, a sentence carried out by the offender's own clan members. The clans were also the arbiters of justice. If a member of one clan killed a member of another, whether by accident or intent, the killer's clan was obligated to provide a substitute to be executed. This blood law was not about revenge, but about maintaining cosmic balance and harmony. This system of clan law, along with the practice of gadugi, communal work for the good of the village, also provided a powerful social safety net. Clans took responsibility for orphans, the elderly, and visitors, ensuring that no one in the community was ever truly alone. Each clan had its own specific role and identity within Cherokee society. The Wolf Clan, Aniwaya, was the largest and most prominent, producing many of the war chiefs and warriors. They were the protectors of the people, and their members were known for their courage and ferocity in battle. The Deer Clan, Aniawi, was known for its fast runners and messengers. They were the eyes and ears of the nation, carrying news and messages between towns. The Bird Clan, Anitsiskwa, was associated with medicine and healing. Their members were often the healers and the keepers of sacred knowledge. The Long Hair Clan, Anigilohai, was known for its peacemakers and diplomats.